Yeah. So yes, good morning, guys. It's currently 4:25 a.m. on my side. So a quick one. I just want to do a recap on the trades I took this week. So let me just go here. You see the forex pairs as well. But right here are the only pairs I trade. So, but last week I took a single trade. Like that was the first trade I took on forex pairs. So yeah. Let me look for it. That should be USD JPY. Yeah. USD JPY. Yeah. So let me look for it. Okay, yeah. So exactly. So this was the trade. Now let's do the analysis together. I got this first buy. Even though the second one I took the second one from the wrong zone. But you can see I was still correct about the direction. That was something I like. Even if my trade hit SL, at least let me be correct with the direction. The direction is key as well. So yeah, basically I got the bias from the daily time frame. Here is the bias. You can see the market. We have a bullish market here, and the market, if you have a bullish market tapping from this bottom, we expect it to come and take out this high. So we expect the market to create a new high on the daily time frame. I have to check here, and right here I spotted the higher low formation. Then immediately there was a drop here. This drop came down, took out all this low as liquidity to. Sorry guys, having a little having cough since like for some days now. Like things really been disturbing me. I've been buying drugs and the rest. So yeah, basically I think it's maybe because of the dose of the Harmattan, I don't know. So yeah, this was a key level I marked out. So when market reached here, I have to look for a way to enter the market to ride the buy to the upside. So since I want to do this, you can see without even being told, I already spotted this as if not inducement here. There's a trend line liquidity here. Like this trend line failed to hold because there was the first tap, second tap, then the third tap broke. So that means that trend has to be taken out entirely. So after market took out that trend line, let's look at the 4 hours. 4 hours, there is another block at this point. If you can see, there's another block. This is not a mitigation. Like I will explain. There's another block here. This particular move here, this one is not a mitigation because it didn't break past this side before coming down. So these are all part of the move. You get, so you can trade it your own way, but this is my own pattern of trading. Like it's working for me. So yeah, after reaching here, what did I see? I actually missed this first setup. So it was like from a 3 minutes time frame. After a single break of structure, okay, on a lower time frame, this setup break of structure actually. So there was a break here, and there was an inducement here as well. So after the inducement, you see the market tap and bought to the upside, but from here. So you can see I place my target here because 1:9.43 risk to reward ratio. Okay, let's still go lower to see like 1 hour time frame. There will see another setup at this point. Okay, I think this should be like on the 15-minute time frame. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's on the 15-minute time frame. So this one is not that clear actually. So there was a break of structure here. So I see like a single break of structure, then a double break of structure. Then there was an inducement here before price moved to the upside, then came back to trigger the entry. So yeah, that's basically it. Then right here, this particular trade, this particular one here, this one, the like confirmation of it should be like this one. This should be the confirmation. Let me very clear here. So this is the confirmation. After market broke past this single high here, so broke past this one as well. Yeah. So there was a liquidity here which mitigated this breaker block already. So this breaker block is like a breaker block, and there's another block here. So this one's already mitigated by this way. So meaning that zone will be invalid. Then here's the next zone here. Even though I marked it from the 15 minutes, but even the 5 minutes is still correct. So that was the buy. Like if you're looking for tight SL, you see how tight the SL will be. So let me never use the 5 minutes to show you the SL. Let me just use the 15 minutes. With this, so even though this will be like not even up to 10 pips stop loss if you're looking for. So this is why how I get my normal tight SL. You can see the original move got 21 pip SL, then this one got 7 pips SL. Targeting, this is how you get a big risk to reward ratio. Very simple guys. So So targeting that same point, you see the risk to reward 1 to 24 risk to reward ratio. So let's about the 1 hour time frame. Let's see how I got that first trade. So since I already know that we're bullish, I saw this market like, okay, this should be like 30 minutes time frame if I'm not mistaken. Okay, yeah. So I saw this market broke past this high, like broke past this high here. Okay, let me make it clear. So broke past this high as a break of structure. As a break of structure. BOS. So yeah, and here double break of structure. So yeah, I already know that I've gotten my bias already. So this was the inducement. Let me just let me leave it there. I don't want to like put anything there. So my entry now, you can see I was entering from this breaker block here, breaker block merging with the other block, this other block at this point, this one here. So meaning that this zone is very, very valid and active to respond. So this is also like a trend, like a resistance break and retest. Like after market broke past the resistance, then it has to come back to the resistance to retest as support, then buy to the upside. So but in an SMC like SLP terms, you have to like after market broke past, you have to see something like inducement before confirming that this zone here is actually active to hold this price. The after market take out the liquidity, because a lot of traders will be entering from here, and you can see after market reach this inducement point, you see the reaction here. So a lot of traders will enter from here thinking that this support will hold this market. The market look at their stop loss, then continue to move to the upside. So it's as simple as that. I always tell people that SLP or SMC is also like support and resistance trend line strategy if you really understand it very well. I understood this from Tony Ike. Like that was one thing I caught from Tony Ike, even though I was not his student. Like I didn't buy his course and the rest, so I didn't pay for his mentorship. Sorry. Okay, so here was the second trade. Instead of me to like after market took out this high, so instead of me to like I was doing this break here, then also this break, then this inducement, then I use this as my SL, as my entry point, this breaker block. But instead of me to like look at where the market originated from, this break here, then this break as double breaker structure, then what time frame did I even got this breaker block? I forgot, but I'll check later. Or let me just check now. So yeah, same to like get the breaker block from here. Let me look at 5 minutes to see. I'm not sure if it is 5 minutes time frame. Let me just check. Okay, let me look at 1 hour first. 1 hour time frame. I'm not sure. 30 minutes. No. 45. No. 30 minutes. It should be like 5 minutes or so. Or maybe I marked it wrong. So it should have been here like this. Yeah. Or overlapping with this other block. So like this is the breaker block here. Then this is the other block, so overlapping with each other. That should have been my entry, and this should have been my inducement. But I messed the whole thing up, like, though I didn't even reason this one because it was not like I was already on a trade on Ethereum, which was running really massively in profit, so I just didn't look at this one. I just risked I think about $4 or so. So this was the first trade, and this like the third trade, because Ethereum was the second trade. I will show you Ethereum also. So all these ones I didn't take all these ones. I was seriously focusing on gold on this because I already got what I want on gold. So instead of me wasting my time with forex pairs, I just follow gold through. So now here I got the trade on Ethereum. I should just take this out because I didn't take this trade. I'm not sure. I didn't take this trade. I'm not sure. Or maybe I took it, but I'm not sure if I take this trade. So here was the trade on Ethereum. I already know that the market is bearish, like not bullish at the moment. So I looked for a way to enter. I saw my single break here, single break of structure, then double break of structure, double break of structure. So yeah, my inducement confirmed. Yeah. My inducement, you can see my inducement here confirmed. So what to look at for next should be my let me do this stuff. Sorry. Okay, so I looked out for this breaker block. So this was the breaker block I used to enter the trade. So where's my target? My target, you can see the trend line here. This trend line liquidity, that was what I was targeting. This trend line liquidity like this, that was what I was targeting to take out. So yeah, market took out this trend line liquidity. Actually, this was like that first trade. I took that first trade with $1. I took the $4. I took the $4 to $16. Then I use this trade, this Ethereum, to take that account, even though there was one loss already, to the account to like $63 from there. So yeah, left the account like that. And yeah, this other one, I didn't take this one. I didn't take this other one because I was still focusing on gold. So it's all these ones. This one I later took this one, but because this one after I finished trading gold, so I just took these ones. I put small amounts. I slept off. That was I didn't set break even. Else this trade have reached a point where I would have set break even. So this is what I'm waiting. I'm probably waiting for on Ethereum right now. I'm waiting for this to come and trigger. Let me just show you guys why and how. So yeah, this is very clear structure. There's a single blocker structure here, and there's a double blocker structure here. Then my engagement. Where is the nearest point of interest? This breaker block. This breaker block here. So, but the breaker block zone is too wide for me. So instead of me to use the breaker block zone, I just use the other block, merging with the breaker block there. You get so. A lot of people market this out like, bro, you wait for years. You wait for years, like 2028, for it to come and trigger. So yeah, all these zones, people mark all these zones. So if you already know what you're doing, you know where to wait for the market. So you can see the market has like a rough move here. This is a key level. This line here is a key level. So I expect market, since market already broke past the key level, so I expect that key level not to hold again. So right now I extend my TP to around here. So this will be like 1:8 risk to reward ratio. After market tick out, like market will, I expect market to come down. There's also a trend line liquidity here, trend line here. So market to clear it out, tap my POI, then continue to the upside. So now let's look at gold. Let's look at gold. So on the higher time frame, I already know that gold was bullish for the first time. So I then when I was trading USD JPY, I saw this like this buy. I shared it in my WhatsApp group. Yeah, so shared it there. So this buy, I didn't take this buy. So this buy, but I didn't take it. So this was like on a 30-minute time frame also. So I'm not sure, like 5 minutes time frame. Yeah, sorry, 15-minute time frame. Very sure of it. So yeah, I spot the buy. Like I told them, bro, this kind of setup, like if I say this kind of setup for good, I'm not hesitating because this thing don't happen several times to me. This setup show me die. Like all of them, they were like, bro, what are you saying? So with the SL too wide, this like one I was having $4 capital, so instead of me to risk $4 here, before the market went up on the SL, I would have lost the $4. So I just ignored this one. So this was like 136 stop loss, which is very big. So how could I look for re-entry? Or you can see the re-entry here gave me 77 stop loss. So this re-entry now, I would have took the trade from this re-entry, but what actually happened is that I'm still focusing on that USD JPY trade, because that trade was like consolidating, not going to the STP point as I expected. Like good normally don't waste time. From 10 a.m. in the morning to like 5 p.m. in the evening, TP hit, you get. So that's what I normally get on gold. The re-entry, like that I want to see some like 9 risk to reward ratio, not even up to like 3 hours. You see, from 1 to 2, just 1 hour, TP hit already. So the main trade one is 7 risk to reward, so like almost the same thing. If I should also extend this one to here, you see I get 1 to 12 risk to reward ratio, but that's not how I normally do it. Let me return it back. Okay, so after the market bought, there was like a 4-hour zone here, 4-hour breaker block here, where the market respected and the market gave a bearish structure. So look at it, gave a bearish structure, change of character. After the sweep to the upside, this sweep actually made me to the sell. After the sweep, then I saw the change of character in this member market refused to come to tap on this zone. So I shifted down and I saw this single break of structure, double break, and my inducement. Then you can see the sniper entry, you can see. So and see, then there's a trend line liquidity at this point where I just use the trend line as my target, even though normally I would target this next low as the, because in the bearish market tends to break out every low to create a new lower low. You get, then like that's to break a bearish structure. Then in a bullish structure, the market tends to break out every high to create a new higher high. Get, so after market took out that one, so you can see this is like 1:21 raised to reward. I took this trade. I think I used this trade to take, like, if I'm not mistaken, $10 to $171, something like that. I think $170 or $170 from $10. Then while I was in the bank, I also saw this. This one was like this, like a simple trade. If you look at it very well, so I saw this first of all. Let me show you. So it's also a sniper entry though. So first of all, there was a liquidity sweep here. So after this liquidity sweep, what I look out for, I saw change of character here, and this change of character now, MSS, let me just MSS, has this inducement here. Let me just leave it, inducement. Okay, has this inducement. So since I already saw that I have my, like, everything confirmed here, what I was looking out for is more zones that's like this liquidity here. For me to be very, very sure, I need to know where this is reacting from. So what I do is I look at this. I didn't see anything, but it's also swept this structure here. It also swept this one as well. So meaning it's valid for me, very, very valid. So what I was targeting the first time was this key level. There was a key level here, this key level, but I was not targeting that point. I was just targeting here, even though I already know that this key level was not going to hold because market already pushed past it, reject back, push past it, reject. So like there was multiple taps on it, so meaning it's likely going to fail. So yeah, I saw this as my, next target. So, and the reason why I extended my TP to this point, see 1 to 19.8 to reward. The reason why I extended my TP was that I came here, I saw a post on Twitter where Tony Ike was actually buying from this zone here, this breaker block. Tony Ike was buying from here. So see the trade hit his SL. Like I was like, okay, so what's the reason why this trade hit Tony Ike stop loss and respect my buy entry here? So am I correct about the direction, or was I wrong? Am I wrong? So I just looked at this and I saw this bearish structure here. See the lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and you see the consolidation, like the low inside the same range and the high inside the same range, then another low, meaning that this bearish structure has changed, like it's changing slightly to bullish structure. So the market broke past this high as first break of structure, second break of structure, which is still break of structure. Then after breaking past it, created an inducement here. So though this was like on a 5-minute time frame, it was on a 5-minute time frame, not this 15-minute time frame, because the inducement was like here. This line is close to the POI, therefore the market rallied up. So I already know that this market is likely going to buy from there. So I was using the 5-minute time frame, like I told you. I was using a breakout block on the 5-minute time frame. So that was why I hit SL on this buy. So this was the zone I was using here, this breakout block here. So let me just put this, but also you see that I hit SL. My stop loss is very, very tight, at just slightly at the bottom. You see, after sniping me out, the market bought to the upside, meaning I'm still correct about the direction of the market. So even though, let me show you on 3-minute time frame, I could have also entered again, but like, so there was a change of character. Like I already see this, but like I planned my trade. Since I planned it, I already hit the SL. Like that was the last SL or a take profit I also hit for the week. So that was why I just ignored it. After that shift of structure, yes, I would have just took out this buy again. I would have taken this buy. After that shift of structure, I have inducement right here. Yes, so here's my zone here as my breakout block, and I would have entered like this. My stop loss would have been either at this week. I'll just reduce it a little bit. Then mind you, this is like a 116 pips stop loss. But right now my capital has already enlarged my capital, so I would have took this trade very easily. Like, sorry man, I don't know why this thing shifted. Sorry. Okay, so extend my take profit here. Like, no, normally I was targeting, see this trend like this trend that started from this up to the down. That's my target, overall target for the buy. That was what I was targeting. So that would have given me, like, I was targeting there to get from $10 to $800. So that was what I was targeting. Pretty simple. But I know that that's where the market is headed right now. There's nothing the market is going to do at the bottom again for now. So that's my expectation. 1 to 76 pretty well. Though the initial one I took with which ETSL was like 1 is to 40 something risk to reward ratio. So back to this sell. This sell I took $10 to $200 from this sell. So it's pretty simple like that. This ones I was like on a Friday after market have closed, Friday midnight, or was it Saturday morning? I was just doing a recap. So I spotted, like, during the recap I saw this and I marked it out. I saw this, marked this one out. I saw this and marked this out. So me, during the recap, let me show you something. I don't lie to myself. During the recap, I would have, if this was a live trade, I would have marked here as single breaker structure, then mark here as double breaker structure. You get? So then mark this as my inducement zone. Okay, this already mitigated this zone, so that's invalid. So I'll mark this as my inducement zone, or even use this. Then this would have been my order block trade. Now that I took this trade and you see this trade would have hit SL or break even before tapping on this zone and moving to the upside. Then while moving to the upside, I spotted this on 3-minute time frame. Simple, like very simple. I'll be waiting on Monday early morning around 12 a.m. when market open. I'll make sure I take this trade because it's like a single breaker structure here, double breaker structure here, then my inducement here, my other block, breaker block colliding with my other block here. There's also another breaker block at this point, though this is not invalid because this did not take any zone to break a resistance or a support, because this was the reaction it's supposed to get, which already swept it. So meaning it's still valid for me. Like that shit is confusing though, but it's valid for me. So I'll have took my trade from here, like I'll take my trade from here then to the upside. You get? So let me quickly delete this so my chart will not look messy. No, not this one. This one I just put just now. Don't like, okay, yeah. Let me delete this, let me delete all these things. So gold is one of the most simplest pair to trade, guys. Gold is one of the most simplest pair to trade. So this one I'm targeting 1 to 41, 32 pips stop loss. Very tiny, bro. Like very tiny. And my take profits 1,334 pips. Take profits like massive, bro. 1 to 41, I'll be risking like $5 or $10 on this. Maybe I'll be targeting like there are $400 or more. So you can see not even the real TP point, but at least to this high for the meantime. To this high for the meantime. So like I don't want to extend it to here. If I should extend it to here, if I extend it, I'll get up to like $2,000 just on a single trade, and it will take most times more than 1 week for this to hit. So instead of me to do it like that, I'll just take this first, then I'll look for another way to enter again. So these are my trades for the week. I'll show the screenshot, or if you want to see the trades I took, I already documented them on TikTok, my TikTok accounts. So if you don't know my TikTok account, or if you don't have my TikTok, if you're not following me on TikTok, just go and follow me. The TikTok handle is Israeli_AK, like ISRAELI_AK. Pretty simple, guys. So peace out. See you in the next, or like see you next week. Or maybe I might be chance to drop another setup for next week. Though I normally share setup on WhatsApp. If you like to join, you can DM me, or you just drop it in the comment section. I'll be in the comment section checking out the comments. So guys, it's basically very simple, like those trades and all of that. So see you in the next. Wait till I drop the next recap. Okay, see you guys later. Peace out.